Hi, I'm Charissa Sundust. I am a student services analyst and I work in American Indian Outreach. We work directly with Native students, and a lot of the initiatives and programs that we have are aimed at Native American students who attend Maricopa Community Colleges. So we work with community partners in terms of providing scholarships for students, because most of the time students aren't aware where they can access resources that will help them while they're a student. So we point them in the right direction. In addition to working with American Indian Outreach, I'm part of an employee constituency group called the United Tribal Employee Council, and one of the things that came to light in the past couple of years is the need for a tribal land acknowledgement. The land acknowledgement is essentially just saying that we are the beneficiaries of land that was stolen and colonized from Indigenous people, and basically making that acknowledgement and giving that credit to the Indigenous people here, because historically we can see that this land was, wrongfully taken from Indigenous people, and there's been profit made off of this land. It's not often that people take the time to understand, where we benefit in those ways. So when you think of like the Phoenix Valley, you have SRP has the Canal Systems that go through the whole metropolitan area. That's all based on O'odham engineering. Not many people know that. They don't know that a lot of these canal systems were envisioned by O'odham people, long ago. But again, it's like how much of that actually benefits the Native people. And you go to the surrounding communities and they're still impoverished. They're still dealing with a lot of social issues, substance abuse and lack of education, just a number of things. And so then, how much of that is actually benefiting Native people, what's going on here in the Phoenix Valley. We really want people to sort of take a step back and ask those questions. What are we doing to give back to the Native community, and what resources can we offer the Native community that would actually include them into our, city planning and our city resources and things like that. And that goes with the colleges as well. If colleges are receiving money from tribal communities, then what are we doing to give back to Native communities if we're receiving those funds? And those are the big questions that we've been asking the district. If you're receiving money from the tribes, what then are you doing to benefit the students who are coming from those tribal communities? We're just trying to increase equity for Native students who choose to attend Maricopa Community Colleges. The mission of YWCA, to me, it means working intentionally and authentically with communities of color and communities of marginalized populations, and show that they have a voice. And I think that's one way that we can eliminate racism. And then empowering women is just, it really matters to have that community between women, because we live in a society that's historically showed us that we are not leaders or that we can't be leaders. But that's not true. If anything, we could be some of the best leaders.